Professional baccarat for the full-time player or for the side hustler. We're here for you, edging in on 100% wins. Still not there. It is a work in progress, and it's where we are. We're at about 96 right now, 96% wins. We win all the time, but there are potential losses out there, and that's not acceptable to us. So we're continuing to work, and we will never give up this pursuit. Like I say, this pursuit is its own reward. We're at $3 million tonight. That's where we're settled on. We're going to play for a $400 session profit win, and we'll see if we can get it one time. And if we do, we will be satisfied. Hey, Joseph Gurek, and good evening. We're going to play for $400 tonight, Joseph. The same way, we're going to play that chop to two players. I got some great feedback from King John today. He ran it through his computer system, and there are potential problems with it that you can run into. We are martingaling, and when you transition martingale to D'Alembert, it's not really a smooth, kind of a bumpy ride. It's hard for D'Alembert to recover martingale, and so I'm still working on those numbers. But it's something that we can find something to. And Chuck Ritter, thank you, Chuck. Good stuff today. Gave me a lot of good looks at some things. And Casey Steve is here. Good evening. Salinas, Kansas. That's where you are tonight. That's some pretty flat country out there. It's good driving time, man. Good driving time. So I went ahead and I had a whole lot of work this afternoon. That's how we ended up at this 3 million number, because I kept working all afternoon, and I really enjoy the work. I enjoy doing it, and I certainly enjoy this pursuit of what we're in right now, and other plans that we have for the immediate future and the long-term future, what we plan on going and what we plan on doing. I went ahead and started, and this is going to be curious because I shuffled the deck, and you can see 396, meaning that we're not very far into this. I played two hands, and if you look, I wanted to try to just go ahead and start off with two-player wins, but it's really interesting because of the baseball bet that we sometimes start with needs to hit a banker right here, or we would lose the baseball bet, as you will about 10% of the time. The baseball bet, meaning you're going to win one of the first three hands with the banker, is about a 90 percentile success rate. Hey, Bill Latta. And so, well, the banker's going to have to win this one, or this coming hand, or this is the 10% lose. So we're going to see what goes on. This is our first bet. We're going to play $400 martingales. We're looking to win $400 session. One win and walk. That's what we're working on. So we're going to play the banker here for $400. And the funny thing here is, if we lose this hand, it means that the baseball bet would have lost tonight. If we win this hand, the baseball bet not only would have won, but we're going to win too. So hey, Michael Steinfeld, let's give it a shot, and we'll go with what we got. We started with 3 million. I got it up to 3 million a day because of the way I was playing. But we've got a two-player chop. That's what we're going after right now for a session goal of $400. And there's the win. And that's out of here. We won $380, we'd be out. But also, there you go. The banker won the third hand, just like the Red Sox won the third game on Sunday. You got to play them all if you want to get there. And so the three-game set of saying that the banker will win one of the first three is intact. Oh my goodness, look who's in the house. The Cruise Man, JP, and Victoria are in the house tonight. Welcome back. You guys, I hope you had a great time. I got a feeling that you did. We got some King's Baccarat for you, and we've got this two player chop bet. One time we play it, and we're playing at Martingale for as many as 4 times. We're still kind of figuring out what to do after a fourth Martingale loss. We haven't had one, but you will. And so what do we do after the fourth martingale loss? Because if we transition to the D'Alembert, I'll go ahead and play a no bet here. If we transition to the D'Alembert, you got to make the bet right to try to recover, because D'Alembert can't recover unless you're playing the bets right. Hit that like button, Richard. Thank you, King Richard. Brian Brown, good evening. So that's a banker win. We're going to go for another session. We won the first session because of the banker pulling it off on the third play. So we're looking for two players to chop right now. That's what we got. We're looking for two players to chop, and there it is. I believe we got two here. So we're going to begin a martingale right now with $400. One deep bet's all it is. It's a $400 win, or we wait for another two-player bet. So here it is. We're trying to chop two-player wins with a single banker right now. Hey, Trish Graves, good evening. And we got beat there 9-8. So we're going to martingale the next time around. After we get two players, we got a triple up there now. Whenever you get a triple up, now we got a quad. Whenever you get them up there, that's what happens now. So now I don't play it right back because we got two fresh ones. I have thought about it. If you lose the first two and then you get two more, well, do you have two? You do. So, well, this is instructive in nature. We're allowed to do whatever we want to do. Let's go ahead and play the 800, and we'll decide on this deviation as a group as we go. But we did get a fresh two that just happened to attach themselves to the previous two, so we got a quad up there. So we're going to go one deep, and we're not going to follow it any further than this. But this is an $800 bet, the second martingale, right now, that we can chop this. And we didn't do it. So the king made a mistake. All right, so the next bid is going to be $1,600, and we got a quint up there now. Now we got six of them. So I did it one time. Okay, fine. We'll go ahead and do it this time. That's why I said this is instructive in nature. So I'm going to go ahead and do it one deep right now. There you go. Okay, so now we've lost our martingales this many times. So I wanted to do it, so we did it, and now we're going to go one more martingale deep, but it will be after this long banker run is over. A long player run is over. Okay, so finally broke it. We had a long player run, 3, 5, 9 of them there. That does happen. It shouldn't affect us any. I mean, I'm the one that made the deviation there just for fun tonight. Our original is we never go past the first two, but we wanted to do it this time for fun anyway. So we've got $100,000 in the bankroll tonight. We got one player win there. We need one more if we can get it. Could not. But we have had easy wins, so now this was a good night for me to do this because I actually wanted to have some struggling so we could take a look at it. Yeah, the old Boston Red Sox came back and won that third game on Sunday to keep us intact on that. Baker winning some now, trying to balance it out. That's always the case. One player win. Two player wins. Okay, so we're going to martingale one more time. Can't get it. I'm not going to chase it this time. It'll win this time because I'm not chasing it. No, it didn't. There you go. Player's hot right now. I'm going to continue to martingale because we have the big bankroll. And because I'd like to just go ahead and get in big time trouble. Where are we right now? More player streaks. We're going to wait on two fresh ones. I'm not going to do it now. I got us to where I wanted to be anyway. Need to get two player wins for us to have a bet here. Bankers winning now. Mm-hmm. I was actually in the mood for a long session tonight anyway, so let's have at it. This is Labor Day. We should be working today, laboring. Let's go ahead and have at it. So that put us back into a 460 above. That's what Martingale does for you, particularly if you've got the bankroll. That's what I was talking to Corey Jensen about today. In the smaller casinos out there, they will really tighten up the maximum bet, and that's because they know if you know how to play and if you have money, they can't beat you. Now they have to give you higher limits in Vegas because higher rollers come out there, but sometimes the smaller casinos they will really cramp your style with the maximum bet, and that's where you have to really start lower anyway and just play for lower expectations. Because one of the things about what we do that gives us the wins is we do go in with the bankroll. So if you know how to play and you have the bankroll, well, you can do it. So let's try to see can we win another session tonight. Um, I did enjoy very much digging deep into the bankroll there to get our money and get our profit back. So let's go ahead and play one more session here. See can we get one more session win. So now we have got ourselves in a banker streak. The key focus being tonight that the baseball bet did win the opening set. It had to win on the third play, but it did. And then even though I wandered us down into the rabbit hole one time, the Martingale pulled us right back out of it, just like it will do. I think that's only one player win there, right? One player win, yeah. So we need a second player win to get another bet here. There it is. So we'll bet $400 on the banker, try to win one more session. And there it is. This isn't that hard, but I made it hard for us there for a minute. But I know you guys will forgive me because, as I say, this is instructive in nature. This is in the lab, but we've got a big bankroll and we do know how we're playing this game. So we finished $840 ahead tonight, and pulled it back out just the way I expected it to do. If we go back here just for 1 second, let me make a correction here on the mistake that I made because I was having some fun anyway. Let me get this up. Okay, so this is the first win right there. That chop of the two players is a win. So I'm going to mark it down there as a win, and then I'm going to mark that as a loss. And we're not chasing any further down like we did, which would gave us the big bets. But let's just call it the one loss as it was, and then we got another loss right there. So that's the second loss. So I'm going to go out and playing it the right way. This is a win. So we went down, we went plus 400. Then we started a new session. We went down 400. We went down 800. And then we went plus 1600. That's that bet right there. So right there, we're plus 800 on the night. We have 2 wins, 2 losses. There it is. 2 wins, 2 losses. So there's the first win. There's a loss. There's a loss. There's the chop right there. And there is the last chop, which is a $1,200 win. So that's what I'm saying. If I just stay with the way we're supposed to play it is a 2-player chop. So if we play a two-player chop, lose my spotlight. We win right there. We lose right there. We lose right there. We win there, and we win there. And so we finish up the night with 3 wins and 2 losses, which when you're martingaling, that's like a killing. So we did win $1,200 on the whole night. And I'm going to come back tomorrow night. We'll do it again. And I won't go crazy like I did tonight, but I really was not disappointed with that because I really wanted to try to dig a hole anyway, and we did. But the thing that we do is we know how to play it. If we have the bankroll and we have the discipline and the patience, all of which we have, we're going to prevail more times than not. Now, I'm not necessarily satisfied yet because I'm only going to be satisfied with 100% wins, and I'm not sure we have 100% yet. I've even thought of only playing 3 bets, the beginning baseball bet only, and walking with the win and accepting the 10% loss. And if we go in with, say, a $40,000 bankroll, and then I'm going to take to the casino with me, I'm going to take 15% of that. So I'm going to take $6,000 to the casino. Well, if I take $6,000 to the casino, and looking at this very first bet, if I take $6,000 to the casino and I play the $400 bet, that's a negative 400 on that first loss because the first player is a loss. And then I bet $800 and we lose. And then I bet $1,600. Now I'm in for right now $2,800. If we lose it, we're going to lose $2,800 and I'm going home because we left 85% of our bankroll at home. We came with 15, but we won right there. And so that's the plus 400. So I am not absolutely certain that I'm not just going to play the baseball bet alone and accept the fact that we have the possibility of the 10% loss. And that would be a stop loss. Rather than chasing the martingale of the 2-player chop, perhaps we will just play the baseball bet each time as the only bet. Go into the casino, wait for the table that is shuffling and going to begin the new shoot and begin with 3 banker bets. It's very, very strong. I'm looking for what's definitely going to win for us is what I'm doing. And the sure win is what I want. And if a 90% is there and the 90% and the 10% loss is a loss we can live with, well, then I'm going to be okay with that. Michael, Mike Steinfeld, you'll see anything in this game. I mean, this is an actuarial game, by the way. Even though right here, the way it is, I mean, this had tremendous player wins, right? But 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26 players. Let's see how much it outpaced the bank there. So we got one. This is going to be instructive when I get to the end of this. Just hang with me on this. 1, 5, 8, 11, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23. So there were 26 player wins. It looks like there's a lot more, but there's 26 player wins and there's 23 banker wins because you can see the banker streaks in here, right? So at 26-23, the player outdid the banker by 3 wins, but we won $1,200 betting on the banker because of the way we played the martingale and the way we don't chase all the way down here like that. All you do is you accept your loss there and you wait for the next turn. We accept our loss there and we wait for the next turn. And there's the win, and there's the win. And that's how we do it because we don't really care about how long the streaks go. So I'm going to come back and we'll keep driving this home. You guys asked me a lot of questions last night. I stayed up late answering every email and had a couple of phone calls too. I'm always going to be responsive to you. And we're going to work this thing the way it is. We got some new people in here. Phil Lamford, good for you to be in. Welcome. I don't put it Brian Brown. I haven't seen these names before. You guys might have joined us, but this is professional baccarat. This is baccarat like you will see nowhere else, and you're paying nothing for it. We've worked this thing out. We've been at it now for almost 2 years, and we have continually gotten better and better and better to where now we're winning at about a 97% rate. You can take this yourself to the casino today and play it. But I'm going to tell you, make sure you got the bankroll, make sure you know what your session profit win goal is. And when you hit that session profit goal, have enough discipline to walk out of there and talk to nobody. Don't draw any attention to yourself. Try to be a drive-by. Try to go in there, get your money, and leave. The same way you would have if you'd have played the baseball bet to start with. If you'd have played 3 bankers right there, you'd have gotten it. Thank you, Chuck Ritter. You guys hit the like button tonight. I love you all so very much. Please come back and join tomorrow night. We're going to advance this a little bit further tomorrow night. But we did win the 840 easy tonight. So thanks for joining. This is the Kings Club Casino professional baccarat full time or as a side hustle. We're showing it to you, and you can go make a living at it. But don't get outrageous in the casino because they will bar you. They will tell you that your action is not wanted. As soon as they know they can't beat you, they're not going to let you play anymore. So stay below the radar. Stay quiet. Stay anonymous. This is your king. I'm with you. God bless you all.